Hey guys, it's Laney, nutrition expert for Steel Strength Training, and today I want to talk about something that is very much hot topic, which is titled Eating Healthy is Not Eating for Fat Loss, okay? I've had so many questions and a ton of personal experience over my calls and conversations with clients here recently. And most of it consists of, hey Laney, I don't understand why I'm gaining weight. I've been eating super healthy choices and I'm still gaining weight. And the reason why that is because culture has lied to us and said if we eat these foods, we will be skinny. We will not gain weight. We will be healthy, okay? But the problem with this is that calories is the only thing, the only direct correlation to gaining and losing weight, okay? So I know people who eat super healthy, but they're gaining weight because they're over that calorie limit that their body needs at the moment, okay? So at Steel, when you have those nutrition meetings and you want to count your calories and lose weight or gain weight or whatever it is, we calculate that nutrient need to get you to that deficit or whatever it is personally. So we calculate it for you, okay? The problem is people don't know or don't track their calories or have any idea of their limit, and so they're gaining weight because they're over that calorie limit, even though they're choosing good, amazing choices of food, okay? So fat loss is only, and weight loss are only going to be when you get to that calorie deficit. And so at Steel, we're going to help you get to that point. And that's why nutrition calls are so important, because it's really hard to figure that out on your own and to know how to get to that safely. Because we don't want to be starving. We don't want to be in a nutrition, on a nutrition diet that's not sustainable, that's uncomfortable, and you're lacking in energy, okay? We're not here for that diet culture stuff. We're here for good, sustainable nutrition that's going to help you reach your goals, okay? So that's been kind of my personal experience, and whenever people start tracking their calories, they realize, oh my gosh, I'm over my calorie need for the day, and that's why I'm gaining weight, because when you get to that point, your body, even though it's good food, is forced to store those foods as fat and weight gain. So some examples just to help you understand is, let's say, okay, McDonald's, terrible choice of food, but if you eat one burger a day from McDonald's versus 15 salads a day, you're going to gain weight with the 15 salads and not the one McDonald's sandwich. And so I'm trying to get y'all to understand not to go eat McDonald's every day. That is the exact opposite of what I'm trying to recommend. But to understand that caloric number at the end of the day is what's causing you to gain or lose weight, okay? So 15 salads per day versus one McDonald's sandwich, you're gonna gain more weight in eating those 15 salads a day versus one McDonald's sandwich a day, because whatever's higher in calories and over that calorie goal that your body needs is going to cause you to gain weight, no matter what food source it is, okay? But the reason why culture has always recommended, hey, you need to eat vegetables, you need to eat these kinds of meat, is multiple things at play. Number one, it's going to be veggies and meat are going to get you that protein need, that nutrient dense, low in calorie food source are going to be those healthy foods that we've been told. Most of the time. Some of the time, I don't know where they got it from. But yes, if we choose, a balanced diet, let's say it's eggs in the morning, it's fruit with your eggs, it's homemade sourdough toast or whatever it is. And then for lunch, you have, tuna over a salad with beans. I don't know, just an example. Like, those are good, healthy options. But if you eat a ton of those things throughout the day and you're still over your calorie limit, you're still going to gain weight, okay? So it's about amounts. It's about knowing your calorie needs, which is super important, okay? So that's why at Steel, we calculate your protein needs. We also calculate your caloric needs so that you're not gaining weight and that you're in a calorie deficit, and that you are going to lose a pound a week or whatever it is so that you can reach your goals, and you're doing it in a sustainable way so that you're not feeling starving and like this is not sustainable. We want you to feel like, hey, I still have energy to go to my workouts. Yeah, I'm still losing a pound a week of fat, and I'm feeling good, and my goal reviews are going well, okay? So we will calculate your calorie needs ourselves, okay? And calorie counting yourself, so we'll tell you what we need you to be in terms of calories, and then you track it. That's going to be your most accurate way to lose weight, okay? So just to educate you guys a little bit more, I want to talk about macro versus micronutrients. So macronutrients, there's three main categories. There's protein, there's carbs, and there's fat, okay? Fat is going to be 9 calories per gram, carbs is going to be 4 calories per gram, and protein is going to be 4 calories per gram. So those three things, and then there's subcategories like sugar and alcohol is technically its own category of calories per gram. But those are the main macronutrients. Those things are the number of calories at the end of the day that add up, okay? It's not like nutrients. Those things don't give you energy, okay? So it's protein, fat, and carb. A lot of people say that you can, to avoid fat or to avoid carbs or whatever it is. It depends on your goals, it depends on your problem, but one is not necessarily worse than the other. However, protein is the most important macronutrient to reach your goal in. So at Steel, we don't necessarily have a fat intake in grams or percentage that we require you to be at necessarily, but for protein we do, and that's because we want you to gain your muscle and to recover after your workouts well. And protein is super important in so many ways: metabolism, gaining muscle, getting stronger, all the things. So definitely recommend focusing on protein, and if you're going to count anything, protein is the one to count, okay? Now let's talk about micronutrients. Micronutrients, super important, and I don't want you to come away from this and think that I don't care about micronutrients, because they're super important, and everybody's body needs a certain amount of micronutrients. So micronutrients are going to be things like your vitamins, vitamin B, vitamin B12, niacin, thiamine, you name it. There's a lot. And so why people deem vegetables as super healthy is because vegetables, not all vegetables, but some vegetables have a lot of nutrients for how small in calories they are. So they're very nutrient dense, basically. With things like magnesium, vitamin C, stuff like that. But where people go wrong is they think that meat is not nutrient dense, and it is, because it has all these other needed things like iron and magnesium and other things that considers certain kinds of meat, not all cuts of meat, are super nutrient dense and have nutrients that vegetables don't have. So micronutrients are in macronutrients. So let's say that again. Macro is your three categories: protein, carbs, and fat. Those are the things that add up together that give you calories. Micronutrients are going to be your nutrients that your body needs to function, okay? They don't end up adding to your calories or taking away from your calories, but they are needed for your bodily functions, okay? So I hope that helps. I just wanted to give you guys an educational video on YouTube and just teach you guys a little bit about nutrition so that you can go to the store and you can choose your meals knowing that you are not fooled by what the media says or what people are telling you, but you know the science and how to choose your food that is best for you and to reach your goals in a sustainable way. Thank you guys. Hope you have a good day.